So the Sticky Bomb and the Master Bomber got a pretty nice buff this update to make them potentially more viable. And to test it out, I'm gonna do a map with a lot of space. I think Cards and Darts is a good one. Let me first change the hero to, I guess, Oben. Just because it gives range, I don't know. I'm actually not sure what synergizes well with, like, Sticky Bombs. I already did Chimps on Card Start, so I'm just gonna do double HP MOABs. It's also kind of fitting because, well, the tower we're using is supposed to be good against MOAB class Bloons, so double HP will be a good test to see, well, how much it can do. So what buff did it get, in case you didn't know? Basically, first off, it now targets what the tower's targeting is. So before it was always on strong, which would be annoying because then Master Bomber wouldn't throw on a bunch of MOABs. It keep popping the strongest Bloon, and then, you know, you have too much things to deal with at once. But now you can micro it. On top of that, there's now a new AoE whenever they explode. Apparently for tier 4, it's 100 damage, 10 pierce, and 40 area of effect range. So 10 pierce is actually pretty tiny, so don't expect to do much against groups. But 100 damage is huge. That basically one-shots ceramics. And, well, it should be noticeable against MOABs. It's a free 100 damage versus 0 before. And for Master Bomber, it's the same buff, except 300 damage. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a ninja army in one of these circles. But for now, I should probably farm a bit. Yeah, I'll probably farm a bit. Honestly, on a second note, I may not want to put my Master Bomber, like, right in the middle. Here is actually also decent, because then I can place a bunch of Shinobis under here. And don't forget the stun, the Flash Bomb stun. It'd be really good utility for, like, ceramics that leak. So having my Master Bomber and Sticky Bombs, like, at the exit would probably fare pretty well later on. So yeah, I guess we'll just concentrate the army down here. So Flash Bomb and Sticky Bomb will have by round 40. And what are the stats on it, right? 400 damage, right? For the Sticky Bomb. That would one-shot a double HP MOAB, so yeah. Easy win once I afford this. There we go. The only problem is that if there's no MOAB class Bloons, well, you don't get the AoE, so yeah. Otherwise, it's not that great then. You can't really utilize that buff. So, round 40, here we go. Watch that. One Sticky Bomb should one-shot easily. And just in case, I'll drop Brambles. And that's fine. I guess there's no harm starting my Shinobi army now, so let's do it. 1 Shinobi, 2 Shinobi, 3 Shinobi. I mean, I can place them in the outskirts of the Shinobis too. They just won't be 20x buffed, but I guess that doesn't matter too much at the end of the day. Looking alright. So this BFB has 1400 HP. So it'll take 4 stickies, I believe, to pop this. So see, 1, 2... I think the problem is that, I don't think, like, if you have 10 Sticky Bombs, it won't throw 10 of them on the MOABs. It'll only have 1 at a time, I'm pretty sure. So, I guess, in that case, there's no point going for more of them right now, because there's not enough MOABs, really, to have it be worth it, really. Wait, I only have 1 Sticky Bomb right now. I didn't even upgrade this to Flash Bomb. So yeah, that was just 1 Sticky Bomb, guys. It does decently against, well, 50s and 60s, looks like. Guess I'll only buy more when I need it. I also am not sure how attack speed affects how long it takes to detonate. I think it's the same, right? It's a static amount. Here's 63. I believe we're fine with 2 Flash Bombs. Oh yeah. Flash Bombs are pretty good when you have 8 stacks. Who would have thunk it? How about 9 stacks? Leaking a little bit still. Wave 3. Easy. The detonation time doesn't change, yeah. So I'm not sure if that's a problem, but I guess it's not, because attack speed just means he's going to throw more stickies on ones that are not currently detonated. But yes, that does mean MOAB damage is limited by, well, you know, the detonation time. So if you have like a super strong bad, no amount of attack speed on your ninjas, like on your Master Bomber, will be able to take it down any faster than, well, throwing a tier 5 on it every time it has a chance to. Like, does that make sense? Here we go. AoE is probably coming in really handy. Yeah, before, the Sticky Bomb would need to land on every single MOAB. But right now, well, if you have enough Sticky Bombs, then the detonations will do enough damage that some of them will pop naturally. So far, we're still fine. I think the Shinobis are really adding up in terms of MOAB damage too. Let's get number 10, I believe. Yep, that's 10. This one's not in range. Or we're missing one. I could probably just buy Master Bomber right now, and I might just do that. We already have 28k in the bank. Yeah, I guess I'm not surprised that one Sticky Bomb is lasting this long, just because Shinobi's add a lot. This round might be a round where I need more than one Sticky, but no. This one Sticky Bomb is throwing just enough to get everything. Pretty solid 75 looks like. Let's say the same, hopefully say the same to 76. Riga Farm, nope. There's Master Bomber. And let's see it in action now, guys. In case you don't know, Master Bomber has infinite range, which is pretty cool. Pretty much infinite range, so we can one-shot MOABs from very far. And a quick stun, too. I kind of forgot about that for a moment. But you see that? That's a lot of, yeah. A lot of stickies being thrown right now. Okay, I'm gonna fill the rest now. We're at 13. We're at 12, actually. 20, I think that reaches. Alright, GG. I didn't even know that. Well, we're at the end. So obviously I'm gonna stop there, because we're not even close to seeing what this guy can do. So keep on going. I'm just gonna upgrade it to 20 stacks now, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 16 stacks, 19, and this should be 20. Ah, not in range. What can I do? Does an out buff give range to the Shinobi, this one? Well, I guess I could just put one here. Yeah, this doesn't matter. I'll just do one here. And there's 20. Now we have the fastest attacking Shinobi possible. Shinobi Master Bomber possible. Again, not counting other buffs like Overclock, which I think I might get. I'm thinking maybe an Overclock, maybe a Homeland, but not really much more than that. And I said I was going to buy other Sticky Bombs, but I guess we'll wait and see. Like, right now, it's able to defend, it's able to hit down every single MOAB class balloon. I reckon the AoE helps a lot, man. Like, could you imagine needing to throw, like, 200 Sticky Bombs for every BFB and MOAB last update? Now, a lot of them are popping, like, without even being detonated. Looking pretty good. Yeah, let's slow it down. How many shots per second? It's throwing out, like, I would say, like, 5 per second. That's a lot of potential, just a lot of potential damage. Already at 600k pops. Keep on going. Whenever there's no MOAB class balloons, or rather all of them have a sticky on them, you notice how they stop throwing it. I'm not gonna lie, seeing just one tower do all this is fairly satisfying. Not saying it's OP, but it's just satisfying. Here's a lot of MOABs that the AoE certainly help with. Reminder, this is double HP MOABs. I should make that clear. We have a 56k HP bad coming on 100. I'm actually not sure if we're gonna be able to beat that, because again, it doesn't increase, like, it doesn't have faster detonation time with one target, so it's still only going to be doing 1k damage every couple seconds. So yeah, that's one thing I'm not sure about. But if we're talking like group MOABs, yeah, no problem anymore. And yeah, even the insides aren't going anywhere, because either they're one shot by the AoE, or, well, the power of Flash Bomb has stun locked them in place. Here's 95. Another, what should be an easy round, but surprisingly, they're getting slightly far. Slightly far isn't halfway. No overclock until we start struggling. Which again, right now we're doing fine. See that? Fortified ZMG. Taking a while to take down. And that's with the stun too. There's 97. Alright, this round will be interesting. Let's just see what happens to all these MOAB class balloons. How far does it get, is what I'm curious to know. It's certainly getting further than ever before. But having it on the first is just so important. Honestly, that might be bigger than the buff, like the buff to AoE itself. Nah, I'm probably exaggerating, but they're both really good. So fortified DTs, I think they take 2 shots to kill. That's why they're getting fairly far. What can I do about that? Wait, are we dead? Almost dead. Well, either way, I'm just gonna show you. Oh, okay. The bug is still there. Or would you consider it a bug? But, I remember in a challenge. If you have fast enough attack speed, Master Bomber can detonate multiple times on a balloon. Right now, it's doing... It was doing, 2 when it was further away, but now that's closer, it only detonates once. Anyways, I don't know if you can beat this. Does this stack with tier 5? I don't think so on one balloon. I'm just gonna wait and see. You know, so if I was smart, What I would do is put Master Bomber on the very right side, or in the corner of the track, while still getting 20 pops. 20 stacks. That would have been marvelous. Because right now I'm not sure I can beat this without the glitch. We're getting very close, that's for sure. Come on. 50k damage. 50k damage. DDT is dead. Let's go back. So again, there's really not much I can do. Overclock does not help. Actually, it might. If I can give it enough attack speed, I could certainly make it detonate 3 times. Let's see here. Still 2. And back to 1 now. Oh, I think we popped it a little faster this time. But that's still killing us. It certainly would have been nice if I had the abilities pre-charged this round. I don't know what getting Homeland right now would help with, but we can always at least try it. So let's go. I'm not using it right now. I'm gonna use it when it's like on the top. Maybe we'll be able to throw like 3 this far away. Maybe I should Chinook if I really feel like this is a big problem. Like, I'm actually considering that. So let's start using it from this distance and see whether or not we get multiple stickies. So currently 1, still 1. Really? There's 2. There's 2 again. There's 2 again. And back to 1. So we got like 3 extra K. I think it is making a difference though. And we can actually use Homeland like again, so even more potentially times for double damage. There we go, popped. DDTs. Got him. And I think that's it. That's it to 100, right? Yes, indeed. Alright, we're definitely getting overclock. So attack speed does matter. If you want to, like, you know, in terms of the glitch. I'm not sure how long we're going to go for. Maybe to see if we can beat the 119 bad. The round 140 bad. I really want to know why from NK, why they added an extra bad to 119. Because I feel like that round was already hard enough. And they made this change in order to make it more smooth. Like, the round difficulty spikes, but they just made one of the hardest rounds in early free play even harder, so to me that sounds like a head scratcher. Like, 120 also is like roughly the same, like a cakewalk. So they didn't make that easy round any harder, but they made the hardest round even harder. That's a lot of DTs. Let's use Homeland. I think the stickies are not keeping up. I don't know if that's happening, but that's just my guess. There's OC. I'm gonna tech bot this, because I'm lazy. OC, and tech bot that guy. I'm 90% sure we're dead on 119, guys. Does anyone know the exact HP of the 119 bad? Not counting double HP MOABs? Alright, I think I definitely need to use Homeland here. You definitely need attack speed if not every balloon on the screen has a sticky on them. That means there's room for more. And let's see what this Homeland can do for 108 here. Overall, fairly solid. Part of me kind of wants to, if I could time travel, go back in time and do this exact run before the update, just to see how the non-buffed Master Bomber would do. Because, again, I do feel like the AoE does add up, for sure. Like, it only has 10 pierce, but that's basically 3,000 extra, like, damage at max, potentially. And given there's so many balloons on the screen, MOAB class balloons, it's almost always going to use up that, that 10 pierce. So if like, one sticky does 1k damage, that's, like, on paper, it sounds like up to quadruple damage. Obviously not to single target, but, you know, a spread apart quadruple damage. Just look at all those stickies with Homeland and OC. It's nutty. If there's money, I'm gonna go for a Call to Arms, and that might be it. In terms of buffs, again, what's gonna kill us is bad damage. More than anything. Let's see, 117 has a lot of DT, so this might be a spooky round. Let me just start immediately with it. Although I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine with that attack speed. Yeah, there's no way we're not fine. So, let's see how much, how many sticky bombs we get with the glitch. Was that 3 or 4? We got Homeland on. 3 of them, alright. Apparently this bad has, with double HP MOABs, well over 100k HP. Which pretty much confirms that this is the end of the road. Like, I don't think there is a shot, unless I go for, I don't know, a Perma-Brew Shinobi army, so these guys start doing a lot of damage. I don't know, but it's not looking good right now. Why is there a third bad? I don't know. NK just likes trolling, I guess. Yeah, we're not making it. At this point, on round 100, the bat was on its last layer, and even here, still not there. Sticky Bomb just doesn't have it. I'm just gonna see if a tier 4 will make a difference. They don't stack, I believe. Okay, so they do stack. You see the visual. Let me just see if I can see the damage increase with this guy. So maybe it's not over. I can still maybe spam tier 4s across the track. So obviously we're still dead. I just need to get some at the front. Tier 4s. So you don't really need Shinobis, like, for this. You just have to have one across the track at all times. So one here, one here, one here. We'll use Homeland immediately as well. I think I'm just missing coverage down in the bottom left, but I'm not sure that's still enough. Does it take as long to detonate as, what do you call it, tier 5? Or does tier 5 detonate faster? It kind of looks like to me that tier 4 is just sticking and not exploding. But you can definitely see here it's doing some damage, albeit not a lot. It is popping faster, I can definitely tell. There is a difference. But it's ultimately not enough. Not enough. Alright, so I think this is the last try. We're just gonna home that immediately and see if I can possibly squeeze it out. Alright, DAT is coming now. Wall trees, there we go. That's an easy way out. Now, DAT, the zoom Gs are moving up too much. I think this is it. This is the end. Again, because you can't actually have multiple stickies on it, they're still gonna move forward because it's only one stun at a time. And yeah, this bat is gonna kill us. Game over. And you see that third bat isn't even close. So overall, single target damage for Master Bomber still, I mean, it's still really good. Don't get me wrong, it's just not the only thing you can use. Not the only thing you should use against round 100. If you're talking about group balloons though, yeah, this thing is a lot better. A lot better from like C, D tier like it was before. Those are, I think, my initial thoughts with the buff.